shit.
Okay.
And then we yelled at the bitch there for a little bit. Yeah, took him out earlier. We right out to Petersburg and shit. And then women brought him back and picked up his sister.
To the Blizzard. Back home.
You know, you know, you know,
Man,
had to ride out.
how you been?
Yeah, how you be?
Man, I complain, but somebody got to work for me, boy. You know, life
I
ain't too
feel
bad
you.
at all.
You got Pat. You got that Pat thumbnail on
Yeah, why do I got Pat Avatar, man? What the hell?
there.
That's crazy. Hold
Cause
on, I don't even
he
know.
had control last week.
Aha. Yeah, we gotta, we gotta fix that. I'm not
They
Pat.
gonna be like, "What Pat changed his voice?"
Right. That's not me, y'all. I don't know why that is like that, and I don't know how. Did I get it off last?
You know, after all these years of calling Pat, I've never called him Pat Sajak
Well, why would you?
because I call him every other rendition of Pat.
Eh, There I am.
No,
There I
Padawan's nickname is like a freestyle nickname.
am. What?
One day he's Patrick, one day he's Pat, Padawan.
Bow.
Ah! Oh
Hey,
my
that
god.
explains a lot. You ever heard sometime when that nigga be stumbling over his words? That's because that nigga don't be buying no vowels. You have all them consonants coming back to get this shit together. Go bow, nigga, bow. Pat say that. Savannah, help him
Savannah.
out. Help him out.
Oh, my nigga Pat.
Right.
Oh
Shout out to
shit.
the man too, man. He couldn't make it tonight. He was having some tech difficulties. Something was going on with computer or something. I can't think of it. But I know it was
Pat
something
is
about his tech. Yeah,
Pat
he
is
was
in
gonna have
something right now. Pat is in something right now, y'all. Whatever that may be, I don't know, but he's in something.
yeah, who he in?
See. I ain't say who. I just said he was in something.
Oh yeah, he is somebody. Word, word.
What you doing? What you doing, Pat? What you
Man, you out
doing?
there, man, you out there, motorboat boy.
He out there getting his on his shit.
Well,
Ah,
well,
shit,
well,
boy.
but yeah, man, it's gonna be a two-man show this evening. And y'all see the title of the show. We just vibing. So
Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Partner. The show with
Yo.
three friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood, having weekly conversations that you can join in on. And as always, I'm one third of the partners. It's your boy Tiz, and I'm along with.
You know it's facing the place, man. That's about it and shit. Repping for my other third, the Padawan not here this week.
Indeed.
What
Shout out Pat. He'll be
what is
back
going
next
on with your broseph?
man. Life ain't life. You know what I mean? Getting getting back used to being, you know, in a
Hmm.
relationship and stuff. So that's that's been cool. Um, it takes some getting used to. Just you used to kind of moving at your own speed, and now you more coordinate things more. So getting back in the
Yeah.
swing. Um, but yeah, other than that, man, life ain't too bad, man. I ain't complaining none. Yeah. How about yourself?
I could complain, but it wouldn't do no damn good. That's why every time somebody asks me, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I can't complain." But on a real tip, every day I wake up, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to do
Peace,
that.
buddy.
Life be lifing, but adult will be adulting too. So shit, it is what it is. I'm still pushing, still making, it, and I'm still here for another motherfucking week. To talk that shit.
I mean that. I mean that. So I don't really have a docket this week. You know, we kind of just about to just be kind of riffing on. I
We
don't know
shooting
where
from
this.
the motherfucking hill.
I'm gonna tell you that now. I don't know where this gonna end up.
We
But
shooting
it's
from
just
the hip. Whatever the bullet land, damn it's gonna land.
yeah.
Shit.
Pat sometimes can bring a little more, structure to some things with the topics as far as like, yeah, he know a little more. So I don't know where this gonna go, y'all. So this could end up,
That be into the
yeah,
to the pop culture a little bit more than we do. So we just gonna
yeah.
shoot from the hip.
Now,
Whatever we
pop
hit,
culture
we hit.
wise, I
Goddamn.
will say, did you see the Diddy apology? Did we talk about that last? Was that out last week when we? I know Diddy
That
he had just beat.
bullshit. No, we ain't talk about the project because the project thing came out the next day,
Do you
or
accept
maybe came
Diddy's
out later that
apology?
same day.
Do you accept
Hell
Diddy's apology?
no, that's no bullshit. No man, like I have a personal thing with apologies because I feel like people who got caught doing something that apologize only apologizing for the fact they got caught. You're not apologizing for the action. You're just apologizing that you actually
Right,
got caught.
right.
If it was so your apology is a piece of shit. Like I'm different.
Your
If it when it
apology is a
comes to
piece
that
of
type of shit,
your apology.
like I mean like I really don't get down with apologies. Like if it's something sincere, like it was something said between two people, something like that. Nah, but the action, any action you do towards another person is purposeful. You have full knowledge of aware what you're doing with your body and your hands. Is that so? You can't apologize for any action that you do and think somebody's
Right.
going to go. Well, I forgive you. I know you. I know you didn't mean to slap me and kick me and throw me. Motherfucker, yeah, you did. You knew what the fuck you were doing the whole goddamn time. Even in a drunk state,
Right.
you have the conscious mind to know I'm putting my hands on somebody. You feel me? So no, I don't accept that shit. That ain't on PCP. That'd be the only issue. I was on PCP and now, no, motherfucker, you ain't. And even then, shame on
What?
your
Nigga
motherfucking
was a
stupid ass
shirt?
for being on PCP. No,
Niggas gonna be
fucking
on
like,
shirt?
ain't no way.
You shirt?
That's the only way that you can be out your goddamn mind and have no idea what you physically doing. But even in that instance, you shouldn't be doing it on that path because you're a fucking mogul. Fuck this nigga, man. Like I have a personal vendetta against people who put their hands on like females and domestic type shit because how I was raised. I don't get down with that type of shit. I've lost tons of friends because more just conversation. Yeah, I slept. No, 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 no.
Right on.
Whoever it is,
I want to say, yeah,
whoever's in
definitely.
this nigga corner. Mm-mm.
The partners,
Mm-mm.
we definitely go against domestic violence. We don't accept it, tolerate it in any form. Actually, if y'all remember when Chew was on the show and we was talking about him running the dude out his shoes, that was over. A dude putting his
Mm-hmm.
hands on a young lady. That was cool. So that's not something that we take to kindly. So let's just start by
Hell
saying that we
no.
definitely announced that. But I mean, I think with the apology, I won't say I go as far as face, where I don't believe in apologies. Like I believe that like an acknowledgement and atonement for wrong should be made. You know what I mean? But I think all apologies are not created equal. Um, I think the problem with Diddy's apology is it came as a reactive measure to being caught after, and especially, especially after the fact of him putting that long ass, paragraph about how, people been assassinating his character and trying to, break down his legacy and all this stuff back in like you knew this was a possibility of coming out because you knew it existed. Whether you thought it would actually make the light of day is another story, but you knew it existed, so it was a possibility. Why not apologize? Like, all right, if you really sorry, to me, you apologize when you realize that you're wrong, right? So like when you say I I go and steal something from like 3 of my cousins, right? And then I don't say nothing. I let them look for it. I'm helping them look for it. I'm out here saying, "Don't be blaming me." Now, I done yelled at auntie and them because they don't blame me, and I'm like, "What you mean? How dare you?" And then it come out the ring camera show me stealing, and then I sit there and be like, "I'm sorry, y'all." No, the time to be sorry is when you realize you've done wrong. So like sometimes we do some fucked up shit. As a person who's not been putting his hands on women, but who has put his hands on humans. Um, pause. Like I've definitely had to like for lack of a better term, beat the shit out niggas before. You know what I mean? Like that's come to a thing. But my time to apologize wouldn't be now. My time to apologize would have been when I got out of my rage state and I'm not angry no more. And I realized, oh shit, I was fucked up. I ain't had to do that. You know what I mean? Like me and my niggas, like me and Face, me and Chewy, like me and most of my niggas that have at one point or another got into some type of a heated altercation or argument where afterwards, like, oh man, I was just mad, whatever, my bad. But you don't wait till 3 weeks later and then be like, oh, I'm sorry for that day. And and then when you was called out on it, you done told, man, don't be trying to assassinate my character. I ain't do nothing to you. You be do. I ain't say that. Like what? And then you come out with the apology? No, nigga. No. Like, cause I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not. It's never right, but I'm not naive to the fact that domestic situations happen sometimes from people who are not necessarily. That's not necessarily their character. Like you might have a woman that hit her man out of some extreme rage situation where she lost her mental. That's not her default when she's just angry, but this was like some extreme situation and it happened, and then she go right back to apologize, and then she makes amends by showing through her action that this is never gonna happen again. That's possible. I'm not saying that like situations don't happen where people can't apologize and make amends and do better going forward. I don't think this is that type of situation though. If you don't wait this long to apologize, you don't wait until the video's out, everybody's all outraged, and then you make this dry ass apology with your skin looking crazy. You in some fucking hut somewhere, like, man, get the fuck out of here. You out of town on vacation doing this dry ass apology like we supposed to believe you. I went to therapy and well, therapy would have told you to make amends a while back, and you make amends in the same egregious manner that you make the thing. If you do something real crazy in the public, then you make the apology real crazy in the public. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hear about this shit of you sorry. You're not sorry. You sorry that people saw the shit and now you gotta fess up for it. And the shit that kills me is the state, the feds, nobody is picking up any of these cases criminally, even though we have the evidence, and even though they've raided and got evidence where they probably could charge something. They'll rather just keep letting the civil cases rule today. Because as of right now, to my knowledge, there's still not any criminal charges that's been levied against him or anybody in his camp. That's the crazy part. Like he may just pay a bunch of shit off and still be out here free to continue the actions because it's gonna still be people out here that for some reason don't know.
Dumbasses.
Dumbasses. The fact that celebrities think that because you got money you can just throw out a dry ass apology and that shit is okay. That's the shit that killed me. It's the audacity of the shit.
Somebody need to kick him in his ass.
They'll buy this. They'll buy this. They'll eat this up. Let me just put this out real quick. This will shut them up. Really? After we saw you like go Donkey Kong on this lady?
Bitch ass, man.
Like, and them same niggas, you never see them in altercations with dudes where this shit go like that. Now smacking Drake, I don't know how soft Drake is, so it must be a soft ass nigga. Cause I ain't never heard about Diddy rolling up on like 50 like that. I ain't never heard about him rolling up on nobody with a reputable name of like I'll punch your ass in the face type vibe. Like I hate the character of people who like bullies and like I'm gonna take advantage of you because I know I can beat you. But the people that really can whoop their ass when they be fucking with them, they don't say shit. 50 been trolling this nigga for years. Ain't no rage. My name is Love. You know, I'm all about the peace. I'm gonna let him go ahead and
I bet you was
but
all
you beat
about
the
peace.
shit
You
out
only
these
bullshit
ladies.
for that.
But
Bitch ass
this
nigga.
nigga, you ain't got shit. You ain't got no smoke for that. You quiet. That's the shit
Oh,
that pissed me off.
hands.
If you gonna be a rage monster, be that shit with everything. Like everybody.
Oh,
Like
hands.
even the 300-pound nigga that can
Oh,
whoop your ass. Like be the same way with him. Cause that's how I am. Like I guess I'm gonna have to take this air today, but I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't care how big it is. Yeah. I want all that. Like I don't know, man. Niggas is weird. Niggas is weird.
yeah.
What up with these jabroni ass niggas?
Motherfuckers, boy. I'm gonna just say this: men, women, motherfuckers in relationships, situationships, whatever you want to call them, ships, just fucking whatever. If you feel that you at a point that you got to put your hands on that other person, get the fuck out of there.
Real talk.
Because it's much better.
Real talk. I
It's
think
much better to walk away mad instead of put your hands on somebody in any form of fashion. Women hit men, men hit women. That domestic violence shit. That shit is played out. It's past played out. I would think
for
people
sure.
have more common sense nowadays to realize me putting my hands on this person ain't gonna solve my issue. It ain't gonna really solve
Right.
my anger because I'm gonna still be mad. All I'm gonna do is do something shit with my hands. If you want to hit something, go take that same anger and put your hand through a wall. Once you hit a wall stud one good time, I guarantee you'll stop. I did. I put my hand through a wall and hit a wall stud. You know, I'm never gonna hit shit again because this ain't. I'm not doing
But go
shit.
talk that shit out. Stop being scared of your
You
fucking
feel
feelings and beating on shit that can't even
me?
go actually like deal with you.
Exactly.
That's the scary shit.
Exactly. That's
'Cause the
the fuck
problem
I
is them
did.
people doing that shit, they got a lot of fucked up shit in them that they scared to see. Like you really scared of that motherfucker.
Exactly. You
Don't
got
hit
to face the man in the mirror.
don't hit the random person that can't fight back. Like don't fight you. Fight them demons.
Fight them demons.
Fight them goddamn demons. Fight the fact that you grew up
hmm
and you felt like you got daddy issues. You missed time with your father, so now you feeling that back.
hmm
Fight the fact that you had a weird relationship with your mom and she did whatever and you ain't feel like she was there, whatever. Fight the fact that you had a friend that died when you was little and you ain't never deal with them emotions, so now you blame yourself and all this shit. Like fight them shit. Don't fight the random. Don't fight the lady. All she did was try to love your ass, made you some breakfast.
Exactly.
And you done threw the eggs in her face because you saw. You scared of you.
Scary ass bitch ass.
Uh,
If you ain't never
fuck,
had nobody tell you, treat you, show you how to deal with your shit, go get the information from somebody so you can learn how to deal with your shit. It's never too late to learn how to deal with your own self because everybody else out there can't. You feel me? If you can't deal with yourself, you can't. Don't expect nobody else in no situation to be able to deal with you. They can't learn how to deal with you if you don't know how to tell them because you don't know how to do it.
uh, yeah,
Motherfuckers save these whole ass apologies. Save these whole ass apologies. Because when you do some shit, not say some shit, when you do some shit, a lot of shit can't even came back from with no whole ass apology.
well, speaking of people who are fuck niggas and have no apology for it, this nigga Brian McKnight, disowned his whole lineage of kids that was had before wedlock.
Mm.
Like to the
Okay,
point where
Brian McMotherfucking Knight.
he don't even acknowledge them kids. One of them
Oh
got cancer.
damn.
One of them got cancer and shit, and he don't even acknowledge them because he said they were had outside of God's blessing.
Who the fuck gives a fuck? You lay down and got that nut? Them your kids.
Busted all up in. Deep.
You got that good shit, Usher. Now you got kids and responsibilities. You ain't, nah. He's another whole ass nigga. Shit.
Nigga, the good
Shit.
shit.
Stop that. Shit. Yeah, that shit be good shit.
Good shit.
But he's a whole ass nigga.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Like, I feel you on maybe having feelings of regret or something like that because you didn't do it in your daughter. I can understand those feelings, but to take it out on the children once they hear it, they ain't had no, they ain't have no choice. Not like they ain't asked you to let in their mouth. They could have been in a napkin somewhere, but you chose to do that. They could have been in a sock or a towel, but you chose to do that.
They could have been on a wall or carpet, motherfucker, but you chose the good shit.
Responsibility like that's the only part. Like I there's a piece of the sentiment that I understand, but it's so fucked up because of the actual action and the behavior toward the kids who innocent in the whole thing. It takes that piece and be like, wow. Bad RP,
Whole ass nigga.
no, not whole ass nigga to that. Not that. He's still
Oh
talking about
no, not that. No. Oh, I'm sorry about that loss, man.
oh
Oh man, I'm
well,
sorry about that. I
bad
know how
time.
you feel. I just went through a recent loss myself. I definitely know where your headspace at, man. Prayers up to you. It's really no words. There's really no words I can share to express my condolences. Just know that you in our prayers, man, and I just want you to hold your head high.
And you know what? And people who when you see somebody going through uh, when you see somebody going through, don't ask them a bunch of times about it. Like I feel like sometimes people can like keep ripping this fucking band-aid off. I just keep asking you about a situation of like, how you feeling about that particular like look, you asked me about it, I told you, hey, I'm okay, or I'm making it, or I might have told you I needed something. And you held me down. But don't ask me no more. Like from there, like I know that you care, I'll come to you. But you keep asking me about it now, I gotta keep dealing with it. I might be in a good mood and having a good day, and then you don't think about this. You know what I'm saying? Like I think people be too gung ho to try to make themselves feel better by trying to make you feel good. So they keep asking you about shit after you told them, hey, in my opinion.
Damn right.
Nigga, what the fuck you eat?
Some homemade shrimp lo mein.
I knew that nigga would eat something.
Goddamn right. Fucking this shit up.
All I hear is silverware in the background.
Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, like you fucking either eat or go. Nigga, fuck the tail. What's going on back there, man? What the fuck?
D'Artagnan.
Right.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, to the fuck niggas. But speaking of fuck niggas, something that ain't fuck, getting over. How you feeling about being 40? Like what things do you look back on? What lessons, like tell me about being 40. How you feeling about that?
Shit.
You've been here a lot longer than me and Pat.
Now I can say I'm in my 40s now. So
Yeah,
shit.
you are. Yeah, you are, nigga. You damn know.
um, to be honest, man, it's a battle to try to figure out like where I should be in my 40s. what should be my like mental state. Um, I feel like going through my 30s, especially my late 30s, um, the way I was handling things, I mentally I was like, yeah, this how I should be handling things going forward. But with every year comes change. So trying to look at it as on this decade, I should be doing this. I can't. I really can't pinpoint or say yeah, that's a correct thought path for me. But I can say that I take things more in stride now. Um, not as much small things bother me. Well, let me reverse it. Not as much big things bother me. Small things irritate the fuck out of me now as I'm getting older. Like customer service, that's a big thing for me.
You mean since you've been 11?
Yeah, small things bug the fuck out of me. Customer service, yeah, that you better give me good goddamn customer service. I'm giving you my motherfucking money. Um, um, little shit like just like little pet peeves and shit. Like I'm getting more defined or redefined. I should say. Certain shit that bothers me, it just bothers me. Period. And and it's not like a thing everyone does. It's just some shit like would only happen in certain environments. So I feel myself like years ago, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna avoid these situations, so my pet peeve won't be hit. But I ain't avoiding shit now. It's like fuck it. If you gonna ignore the fuck out of me, I'm gonna just let your ass know you fucking bugging the fuck out of me, regardless where you at. You had
You
to cuss a
know,
nigga ass
truly.
at work out. Cuss a nigga ass out at work. You feel me? Like niggas,
You
I ain't
just
normally a
truly just
motherfucker that cuss nobody out at work or say nothing to nobody at work about their performance. But nigga, your performance affects me. I had to put niggas aside, man. Hey man, you fucking up. You being a bitch. You gotta step this shit up. In this environment we could work at, that whole shit ain't gonna work. And then come around, like last week, pull the niggas aside again. Hey man, I'm proud of your ass.
that whole
You step
shit
this shit
ain't
the
gonna
fuck up.
work.
Man, that shit, whole shit ain't gonna work in him. Shit. But I pulled him to the side. I was like, man, I'm proud of that shit. After our conversation, you really step that shit around. Keep that shit up.
Hey,
Good
look, man.
shit. But then I feel like I play like the older person role in some shit, but I'm not a real like I don't look at myself as an older person. You feel me? I don't see myself as I'm the old head shit. But in most environments, like I go in, and don't be no real people older than me. Be like one or two people older than me, and then I'm in that older people crowd. But I still have to
You are
haven't
you are
I
part of
had
the
a mental
older
understanding.
crowd.
You feel me? But I haven't had that self reality check. Like nigga, you one of the old ones now. Because we don't look it. You feel me? Like when we was growing up, people our age now look like they motherfuckers their age. But we don't look like we're 40, 41. We don't look that. You feel me? I get ID for tobacco when I go purchase tobacco products. The few times I do. You feel me? Like I laugh. You don't think I look 18? Oh, thank God. Here you go. Thank you. What? Mm-mm.
I laugh at the all right, so before I get into how I feel about being 40, I laugh at the switch up of dudes. So like, I work at a place where it's like a lot of younger people. You know what I mean? They're in their early 20s,
Mm-hmm.
fresh out of high school, fresh out of college type vibes. So like a lot of the dudes will come up and be like, yeah, da 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 da. And they'll be talking to me about some like extra young shit. Some shit that like, nigga, what? And they'd be like, what's wrong? Why you don't fuck with that? I'm like, I don't think you realize how old I am, bro. How old you are, bro? Come on, twin. How old you are, twin? Oh, I'm 40, sir. Oh, damn, OG. Damn, my bad,
Damn OG. Damn.
my bad, You know what I mean? So it be funny to me now to like fuck with people. Like I don't say nothing. I just stay real quiet and just let people assume. And then when they realize, oh damn, that nigga is not that. But I think for me, 40's been great. It's been liberating on one hand, right? On the good side, on the positive side, it's been liberating. It's brought me a new clarity of like I don't see situations so much for what they did to me as much as what do I need to learn from this or what do I need to do better going forward? What do I need to modify going forward? Like it's more of an adjustment thing of like I'm more accepting of things that's happening and I deal with them as such. Um, so that's been cool. I'm also I feel like I'm more calm. I'm less likely to fly off the handle about shit that I normally would have younger at younger ages. Um, even to a couple of years ago, a year ago, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like I don't know, there's a peace that came over me that I feel like nothing is really that bad. Like, all right, whatever, moving on, next thing. You know what I mean? So I think that's been dope. Um, that peace that's come with it. I think the two main things that I struggle with, right? Um, first thing would be I struggle with the dichotomy of I don't feel like I had that, oh, I fell off a cliff moment. So I still feel like I'm young in certain ways. So like I'm still into dancing, still into like younger music. I'm still into like certain vibes that would probably be considered young, but for me, they're just
Mm-hmm.
it feels natural. You know what I mean? Like I come from a dance background. I used to dance a lot. So like for me, like if it's a
Yeah,
good song, like I don't
damn
really
right,
have that
goddamn.
barrier that some old heads got of like, oh, I don't listen to nothing, that ain't
Shit, I'm a bust a
this.
dig out this
Like,
bitch.
I'm looking for the bop. Wherever the bop at, we rolling. Like, let's get it. You know what I mean? So like, I find myself like kind of struggling though because of that being the type of stuff that I'm into. There's no scene for me. The
Mm-hmm.
scene for that sound or the scene for that type of vibe is too young for me, and
Mm-hmm.
there's no group of older people my age that are also into that vibe just hanging around everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like you find yourself kind of like displaced, like I'm too young for this group, but I'm too old for this group.
I'll be
So
feeling the same way.
where's my tribe? Where's my place? Where's my niche? You know what I mean? And then the second thing I struggle with uh since being 40 is like dealing with the fact that I am that old. So like not getting offended when you get called on. You feel me? Like understanding that like
Mm-hmm.
that's not somebody being disrespectful. That's like literally your status and your place in society at this point in your life. So like seeing that transition happen, but because it was like all of a sudden I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was no warm up period of like, all right, you getting older. Oh shit now. It's like, all right, you rolling along, you look young as fuck, you chilling, everything is gravy, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm literally the oldest guy in this room right now.
Oh
There's a group
fuck.
conversation and I'm the older perspective now. What do I do with that? Because I'm used to coming from I'm defending a younger platform. But now I'm the older platform. What I thought was the coolest shit ever is no longer considered cool.
Mm.
How do you deal with that? You know what I mean? Like
Like the
I'm
motherfucker
listening.
who couldn't give up disco and shit.
Yeah, like I'm in between eras, kind of. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, what last call said, everything is stupid after 40. It's like it's great, but it's weird, especially being a 40-year-old in these times. Like 90s 40, like Face is saying, it looked older. You knew, like when my aunt was 40, I knew she was 40. Like, oh yeah, you 40, bitch. Yeah, it's showing in your pores. That shit coming out. You've been in the factory for some years. I see what's up. You know what I mean? Like it won't no question. It won't no like. It made sense. All right, you look like you supposed to be here. For me, when I look in the mirror, like now, one thing I will say has changed. my metabolism has fucked up. Like, you know me, like I usually can eat what I want and still stay kind of slim. Like, no, not no more. It's no, work your ass out, nigga. Go ahead, hit them weights, my boy.
I'm still eating anything I want.
Get your kind
Shit,
of
fuck
stuff.
it.
Oh, fuck you,
I'm still
bone.
trying to gain weight. I'm still trying to gain weight out of this motherfucker.
I hope all of my weight that I want to lose goes to you. You can have it.
Come on, thank
You
you,
can have
thank
it
you.
all.
I'll be going to
Nigga,
fat motherfucker. Can I have 10
this
pounds?
shit here,
Shit.
nigga.
Like man, you trying to
That's
lose
the
weight? Give
one
me like
thing I
10
see.
pounds
Like
over there.
I now got the Gucci Mane belly. So I've been fighting that for the past month now. Like some like I was like,
Bro.
and it's the craziest thing. It's the crazy how fast it flips. Like you know, I turned 40 in December.
Mm-hmm.
As before Thanksgiving, if you looked at me on Halloween, I had a 6-pack. Was working toward an 8-pack. Was chiseled, veins in my arm. I'm talking about like nigga was action figured up, bitch. You feel me? Was that guy? You couldn't tell me shit. And a nigga had Thanksgiving dinner, and all hell
Blew the
broke
fuck
loose.
up.
Boy,
Your ass
nigga,
blew the fuck
like,
up.
and it was like slow because it was like before Christmas. I was like one weight. I was like, all right, I'm getting up there. I done gained about 5 pounds, but I'm teetering. I don't know what the fuck happened after my birthday, bitch.
Peter in the tolerance.
Nigga. I'm talking about nigga blew up, nigga. I'm talking
You put
about
another 24 and 24.
nigga turned into Santa Claus on their ass, nigga. Rosy cheeks, bitch. You feel me? Fluff McGraw.
Motherfucker.
Indeed.
Motherfucker. Ho. Hungry out this motherfucker.
It was like it happened so fast. I was like, hold up. I looked at the scale. I was like, oh no, it's somebody else stepping on it. Who is son? You on this with me? Who this? Who this extra person? Because I know
Who
this
is
ain't
this
what
fat
this
man?
ain't. Hey, did we change the batteries?
Who is this
Is this,
fat
is
man?
this working properly?
Is this fat daddy?
this ain't what that say. No, it ain't. You lied to me, bitch. No, hold up. Let me get my shit together. All right, my life is in shambles. What the fuck am I doing? So for the past month, I've been on that shit heavy, but it was. I had the Jordan going to the Wizards, not the Tom Brady. I still had like 4,000 yards and a bunch of. I just didn't make the Super Bowl, but I'm still balling. I ain't had a LeBron. It's my 20-something year. I'm still 27 points a game. No, it was like, oh, that nigga looked like he been yeah. It was like I went from 30 points a game to, oh shit, that nigga is struggling to put up 22. Oh my God. I mean, you can see where the greatness was at, but it's fleeting. It's fleeting. You dig? And that shit is going. That shit is going, my boy. But yeah, so that's what 40 has brought to me. It's been weird. Um, I also feel like I'm at that experience level where I need to stop hanging with niggas my age. I need to find like some 60-year-olds to kick it with. You know how like when you be around a bunch of people your age, but you realize like I've lived longer than y'all, even though we the same age. Like it's just okay. We not saying the same thing right now. We not seeing this, and it's obvious. It's just you haven't been to that. You haven't been through enough things to see why I understand this is also can be this. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's that moment where, all right, what you 41, right, Face? So you talking to another 41-year-old, but everything he's saying sounds like a 35-year-old to you. And it may be normal 41-year-old thought, but because you've lived so much life more than what that 41-year-old is like, I because I'm finding myself just keep teaching. I need to learn. Hold on, where's the people that's like old as hell that can now feed me some more goodies? You know what I mean? I'm finding myself at that place as a 40-year-old. Like, all right, I need the next elevation of the knowledge that I already had. Like, put me on some more game. You know what I mean? Hello, am I talking to myself? Anybody there? Anybody there? Anybody there? Anybody there? Nope, ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. Yeah. But yeah, I really do. I don't know if anybody out there ever feels that way. Like, where you reach a point in life, and you can do this at any age. Really, it's really just a matter of like where your sphere becomes too small for the knowledge that you are now requiring. Like you are at a point where you have learned enough for the age you are, but you're trying to stay ahead. So you need more people that's ahead of you, and you're becoming the person that's ahead. You're becoming the person that's like being the go-to for information, as opposed to you having a outlet to go to for your own, information and own edification. So I think that's the hard part about 40, man. It's a weird age, especially today, where it used to be 40 was considered kind of old. You were kind of over the hill. You were looking toward retirement, et cetera, et cetera. Now 40 is kind of like you're getting started on a new phase of life, as opposed to ending some things. You're more starting something new, and it's hard to find a blueprint for where to go to with that, because you are not. I'm not yet that old sage that can always deliver the right information, because I've lived a lot of life, but I haven't lived 60 years of life, if that makes sense. But I also am not where a lot of 40-year-olds are these days. You know what I mean? These days, there's a lot of 40-year-olds that are still kind of arrested development. They're kind of stunted. They're a little bit behind where it used to be when you were 40. You used to see niggas like, if you watch them old movies, man, Cornbread Earl and Me, man, 16, you look like you were 50. You know what I mean? And yeah, and you look at them old yearbooks. I look at my old grandma yearbook, man. Them dudes was like 15 years old, looking like they was 73. Like, so, like, I think there's a different maturity that used to come with age. Now I'm getting older, but because life is so much universal now, and it's like because of social media, everything's kind of interconnected. So we're all ages are kind of consuming and conforming to the same thoughts, ideals, principles, values, morals, etc. So like there's no huge delineation or differentiation between our age and the age before us or the age after us. It's kind of like it's all a blur. So you find yourself looking and seeking for these places of like, where can I find somebody that's way more advanced than me to like now teach me? Because I'm tired of being the person in my little sphere that, oh, you keep coming to me for the information, but we the same age. Like, what can I learn from you? You know what I mean? Like, you ever be at work and y'all you in a break room or something, y'all eating lunch, and there's a conversation going on about relationships, right? And you realize that everybody's in the break room, and it may be like two 20-year-olds, and maybe like a dude that's like 50, and then like a couple of dudes that's around your age. One may be a little older, one may be a little younger, but they in your range. And you find that like out of the group, you're the one saying the most. Like you're almost leading the. Oh well, this is what you got to do here. And oh wow, hold on. I've come to that point now. I'm that guy. Well, how do I find my guy now? Because I can't just give everything I got and then I still don't level up. Like I need to go up another level. And I think this way you get pissed off because I ain't got no dad. Like some people, that's for them, that's their dad. They go to pops, and pops is the one that's holding them down on that. But like I don't got that, so like I think that's another thing too. Like you start to realize the things that you don't have at 40. Like at 20, 30, you're still just trying to figure yourself out. You ain't really figured out like, okay, like these are the elements that was missing or that came together to make me. You just realizing like this is what I am, even. This is even what I'm made of. And then at 40, you start to be kind of retrospective and you start to go back. You start to reach back you start to have that Sankofa moment of like, I'm looking back to where I came to see like where I'm gonna go next. Like why did all right, these are the things I'm made of. Why are these the things? What made this element? Oh, okay. This was the dad missing. Okay, what would made this element? Oh, this was that time when I was scared of this when I was a little kid. So this followed me to adulthood and it made me be more aggressive toward this. Okay, what was this? Oh, this was I didn't feel attention, so I acted out more. Like all of these things that make you as an adult. I think when you hit 40, you start looking back on it and you start to be more retrospective. Like, okay, like this is where I come from and why, and what does that mean for me now? And that, yeah. Now I saw that for mid 40s, early 40s. You think you're in your 30s, yeah, like yeah. That's that limbo. I mean, like you're 40. I know I am old enough to be most rappers' dad at this point, right? But you don't yet feel it. You don't yet realize it fully. It hasn't yet sunk in. The markers of being older to that degree haven't yet found themselves to you. You feel me? So like you still in that. Well, yeah, I know. 40. Still feel like I'm 30. Still go to the basketball court. I still, can lift this. I still can run this in this time. You know what I mean? So like, what's changed? I still look the same. There's no you all of a sudden wake up and have all gray hairs. It's you still look the same. So what really changed? I didn't all of a sudden get super wrinkly. All right. So what is it like? Yeah. That's Face. You there? He's changed avatars about 4 times, so that tells me that the Wi-Fi is doing something. So he's trying to find a spot or a device
Yeah, I'm
that's
right
gonna
here.
work. There you go. Yeah.
Right here. Yeah, I mean, I agree on all cylinders, man. This 40 thing, I ain't gonna say it's weird, and it's eye opening and enlightening. Um, myself, I find myself more purposeful. I find myself trying to always fill my time. Like I work early morning, so when I get off, it's still the majority of the day to go, and I feel like I need to have a purpose. Um, my 20s, my 30s, I'd be like, hey, fuck it, I'm just chilling. Fuck it, I'm off, I'm off. Oh well.
Oh, that
But
was a
now
good. Can I
I
ask
find
you a
myself at
question
the end
about
of the go ahead.
when you say you find yourself more in search of your purpose every day, right? Do you think
Mhm.
that's because as you get older, you're looking more at your mortality?
Yeah, I do every day. I look at mortality. I think about my mortality every day, especially with losses coming, especially with how many losses my family has had, my extended family and my family have had in the past 2 to 3 years. We lost damn near 20 people. So I mean, think about my mortality as I get older and I have children. Uh, uh, I'll be bringing myself almost to tears sometimes talking to them about certain topics. And just trying to give them a reality check about this is why I'm showing you this. This is why I did this because of this. God never know. We never know the time. I mean, we've lost people our own age. We've lost people younger than us, older than us. So you never know. So I try to live each day with a purpose. And when I am with my family, which I do cherish my home life now, that's another big change as I get older. Home life becomes more and more important. as in my 20s, my 30s, it was all about work. I gotta get this money. I gotta get this money. But as I get older, and you think about mortality, the main thing for me to have is something to be able to pay my bills, and when I'm gone, my family be able to continue. So life insurance policy for the family for me when if Lord forbid something does happen to me before I get old, and me just be able to provide on a day to day now.
You
But
know what's
I've come
crazy?
to that reality now. Go ahead.
When you say like you felt that shift of like going from I need to stack, I need to grind to I need to be with my family. I need to spend that time. I had a wild thought, man. Like I realized like the other day that I would be okay with being homeless if my family is together and tight over being rich and my family being splintered or like me not having that handle on being a parent. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to anybody else out there?
I mean, it
Like,
makes sense to me. You know, I've
like
been in
I
that situation. It makes
I
sense.
always want to be able to take care of everything, but like I would rather be in a situation where like I'm able to be there every day for my child and give them love and time and energy and like you know still provide, but it be bare necessity. Than to have
Mm-hmm.
everything and not had a relationship where I'm able to do that, or not for
Because in
some
essence, you
reason,
have everything and nothing at the same time.
or not have the time to do that, or whatever. Yeah, like I realized, like it used to be flipped. Like I would rather have the money so I could make sure I provide everything. When I first started off on this journey of like adulthood, it was like stack everything, try to build up a foundation so that my kid can have everything that I didn't have. Right. Then you have the child, and you realize like this child don't want nothing but me, if that makes sense. Like
Mm-hmm. Oh
you
yeah.
like you like you spend all your 20s and 30s thinking about like, okay, this child is gonna need this, that, and the third. And then once you got the needs covered, you realize like past the needs, the child don't want nothing. Like my son is like so like he would rather hang with me than get like a pair of Jordans. Like he don't even really know what Jordans is, but he know what daddy is. Like if I gave him some sneakers and told him these was Air Daddies, he'd wear them before he would wear some Air Jordan. Like I'm talking about the newest retro pair that's like $3,000, the off white Travis Scott collabs with Louis Vuitton by Supreme, and yeah, got a missing DMX verse in this whole.
I don't
Like,
even know what the
like
purpose of all that
he
bullshit
would look
is.
at them just be like, "Oh, these daddies, I want the daddies." Like that means more. That means more to me than like being able to give him something.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like when your child
They
tell you like
they
on
only
their
talk about
birthday,
maturity
like,
though.
yeah, I appreciate the gifts, but really I just want to hang with you. We ain't gotta do nothing. I just want to hang with you. And you got all this shit
That
planned. You
appreciation.
just spend all this time and money and effort, but they remind you like that's a bonus that I just it's about you. Thank you. I just want you to be there. You know what I mean? Like that's different. You know what I mean? That's yeah, yeah.
I speak on that shit to my kids. You feel me? Like I tell them how much I appreciate that love that comes back because I know one day they get older, and the time that you as a parent may not cherish as much as you should now, when their time is not available for you and to you,
Daddy, go
that's
ahead,
when you're
man.
gonna appreciate
Come on,
it.
man. My friends over here, man. Come on, man.
Exactly. No parent
You know it's coming.
ever thinks about that. You feel me? Like no parent thinks about that back end where, damn, my kid a teenager now. Damn, hey man, you want to go now, man? I'm about to go out with the fellas. Damn, I don't feel like your mama in there doing her thing, and am I have playing this? Damn, I wish you was a baby again. You feel me? You
You
never
used
get
to love
younger.
to
You
do
only get
this.
older. You only get older. And let me say this to all the parents out there: pay attention to what your children love to do and like to do. Don't make it all
Yeah.
about what you like to do and what you enjoy. Do some silly shit with your kids. You feel me? Get out in the middle of the street sometimes. You walk in the store and just bust a jig with your kids real quick. I don't give a fuck how silly you look. It ain't about everybody else in the world. It's about you and your child. And
Bro,
I
I'm
and
gonna
I make
tell
that
you,
pretty evident to my kids every fucking day. I don't care where I'm at. I can be in the middle of the store. My kid want to dance. Oh shit, we gonna bust a jig to this song. Come on, I don't care how it look. Come on. Cause it
right,
ain't about nobody else but us. It's the memory we share. My daddy crazy. My daddy said, remember we just danced in the middle of the store? Damn right. You want to do it again? Come on. It's the memories. You feel me? Like, it's certain memories I wish I had that I don't have, and I
hey,
didn't get the opportunity to have. And I'd be
bro,
damn sure that every opportunity I had to develop a memory with my children, all
yeah,
of them, I will be there
yeah,
to develop those memories. I don't give a fuck what sacrifices I had to make on my end, because at the end of the day, it's the memories that you cherish. Things come and go. Material things vanish, burn up, get destroyed. But memories, they are there until you lose your fucking mind. And even when you lose your mind, those memories become fragmented, and you still have those happy, joyful moments when you can put all those memories together.
you know what's some of the coolest shit, man? In the past 2 weeks, man, my fondest memories are shit that's like it's so basic, but it's gonna be one of them things that like in 50 years, I look back on it with my son and he'd be like, damn, dad, you remember when you did that? Like my son, we was going on a trip to DC. You remember last week I was in DC, so you know he had to miss
Hmm.
school. And last week was field day. So he had been in PE, you know, he traded. He in there training for field day. Like I'm about to get all the medals. Like I've been there practicing my sprint. I'm timing myself from cold to cold. I'm running from end to end. I'm doing the lines there. I'm ready. I'm ready. So he realized, oh, I'm gonna miss field day for this trip. I mean, when I tell you, blubbering, boo, like
Hmm.
the tears the size of my elbow, right? So you know, as a
Hmm.
dad, like that's I don't know about nobody else out there in the world. Maybe y'all niggas harder than me, but like the one thing that can break a grown ass man down is seeing his child like break. For
That's truly
and it
disappointing.
might not be nothing that's important to you as a person, as an adult, but just seeing your child in that state of despair, like it enacts something in it activates a dad gene of like, all right, okay, no, man, we ain't about to do this. Little man ain't about to be looking like this. Hold on, what we got? All right, we're gonna figure something out. So I was like, all right, we're gonna do a field day at the house. Daddy, you know, Daddy used to teach PE anyway. Hey man, I done coordinated a bunch of field days. I got you. So we did a bunch of events at the house. Man, that boy lit the fuck up. And for the rest of his life, he gonna remember. Remember we had field day, Daddy.
Damn right.
He ain't gonna even remember that he didn't get field day in school, but he gonna remember that his dad had made a whole day for
Yeah.
him, a special field day that was just for him, and it had water, and it had a water fight at the end. Like
Damn
these are
right,
the
man.
things that like when you get older, like you realize like that means more than like the thing. Like I also, you know, bought him some shit. I took him on a shopping spree for his birthday. He gonna forget that shopping spree.
Okay.
He gonna remember that field day. You feel me?
Damn right.
Like you know what I mean? It's them memories, it's them moments. Like as you get older, you realize like a lot of that shit that I was chasing was like cool. It builds a foundation. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to like downplay grinding or something. You know what I mean? Make that seem like that's a bad thing. But
Oh hell no.
there is a balance to what you what you need in life and what you want. And if you can
Like,
reach
I give
that
you a perfect
balance of
example.
like, I don't have to have everything that I want every day if I have everything that I need every day. You
Perfect
start to
example.
appreciate when you do get them wants.
We're like, currently, I had an opportunity. Just recently, have an opportunity. Well, I currently still have an opportunity to get a promotion. Will it possibly bring me another $10,000 to $15,000 yearly on top of my salary now, which would be awesome, awesome. But I had to sacrifice time with my family. You feel me? I had to give so much
Bro,
of the luxury I have at home now away. And That's the biggest decision maker for me. I don't give a fuck how much money you give me. You gonna have to pay me damn near $90,000 for me to give up this time. I struggled and fought so hard for damn near 10 years to get back to an 8 hour shift on daytime where
And that's the
I
difference, because
had
at
the ample
20 or
time
30,
to.
you would have took
You
that
feel me?
money. But 40,
Oh
man,
hell
look,
yeah!
man, nah, I
You
need
feel
my
me?
time with my baby.
I, I need my time. You feel me? I've missed birthdays. I've missed kids waking up on Christmas morning, and that shit I can never get back. Sure, I have plenty more to go, but the ones I've missed were the very precious ones. Those were the third and fourth Christmases, the second and third Christmases. That shit meant something. It means something to me. You feel me? Like it may not mean nothing to no other father out there. Like I don't know where y'all man did. But as a father and as a real true father who cares about my kids, cares about the development, cares about
Yeah,
the our bond,
that's a big
like
loss.
that shit means something. That's a big loss for me.
Yeah,
Just for
yeah.
some money that comes and goes. You feel me? Once again, these things that us as adults covet, these material possessions, they come and go. Realize at any given moment, it could be it can all come down. And you ain't gonna run for no possessions. You gonna run for the loved ones. You feel me? So all this shit you working so hard for, and I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna drive this. What happens if you drive there and you hit some shit? Damn, and I gotta put the shit I'm working for, and I gotta put more time in this. I can't do it. Yeah, that time with his family is the most precious commodity out there. So for possible promotion to sacrifice time with my family, those scales don't even look even to me. And
Right.
I've been debating myself, asking people different questions, and asking people in the position, and asking and coming home talking to my wife. And regardless of what nobody else says, the information is still all boils down to me in my head to I ain't trying to sacrifice this time with my family. You know, I know what their overnight life is like. I know what you got to sacrifice in the daytime. And I know what I'm not willing to give up with my kids. I love being able to pick my kids up from school. I
Yeah,
get off from work and be
it's a
able to, I'm
different
able to
feeling,
drive
man.
right to my kids' school and pick
It's a
them up.
different
You
feeling.
feel me? Like, I love that feeling. I love being able to see my kid come out of school and be like, all right, we got a routine, man. It's a
Man,
routine. Pick you up, we dap up, you get this baby, talk, what's
face
going
light
on?
up when they see
Come
your
on, man.
car and they realize, oh shit, that's daddy.
Exactly, man.
Hey! And they whole face,
You feel
man,
me?
they be sitting there
I used to. I don't even let them see the car no
that
more. I get out and
moment
I go
is
get them. I go to the door and get
everything.
them. What's going on?
Man,
It is some. It means so much to me to be there in my children's life. You feel me? Like I prayed when I first started having kids to let me be a better father every day. You feel me? And I still pray for that, regardless of what level I am. I want to be even better than that because
man, bro.
that day I do go, I want them to be like, I had a great father. Have memories of me so you can share with the family. You feel me? Like
Bruh,
that's
like
what I
that's the
want.
biggest fear every day, yo. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, and you know, this ain't got nothing to do with the podcast no more. This kind of just be talking now, I guess. The biggest thing for
To
me about
survive.
getting back, you know, and putting the fam back together is like I don't want to be like my dad, yo. I don't want to be that. Like to
Mm,
this day,
mm,
I done already put in, you know, 9 strong years of being a great father, but I still every day I'm terrified of like waking up and my son looking at me like I looked at my dad. You feel me? Like that shit is the
mm.
number one motivating factor in like every decision that I make as a man. Like there's times when I want to go back to things that I was doing when I was 30 and 20, and I realize like if I do, he he gets affected in this way. You know what I mean? So like I think
Hell
that's
yeah.
another thing. Like just it ain't even 40. I think that might just be having a child. Like if you a real dad, like just understanding like if you want to break a cycle, like if you had a father like mine that wasn't present, you know what I mean, that was absentee and left you with that whole like it's vital that you really make every decision about how to not do that. Does that mean you gonna make some sacrifices? Hell yeah. because I could probably be further along as an individual if I didn't have that frame of reference there. You know what I mean? And I mean that even in the context of like my relationship, like I could still be in a relationship and probably be doing some other shit, but and be making way more money, but it would cause me to be away more. And my relationship would be fine. But what is that effect on my son? Like I saw the effect of me just being out of the house, not even being gone nowhere. Like he still saw me every single day of his life after school, every single day of his life on his day off. You know what I'm saying? But even then, I
Mm-hmm.
saw the effect that it had on him. Like his behaviors changed, the way he received information changed, his mannerism started to be affected. Like I saw the effects of him, of like that stress on him, and him now like thinking about shit that he ain't never thought about before. Like, you okay, Dad? Like, yeah, Dad is great. What's wrong with you? But just in his mind, in his child's mind, Daddy's not in the house. Is Daddy okay? I don't know what. I know where Daddy stayed, but that Daddy don't stay with me. So I used to see Daddy. I could wake up in the middle of the night and be like, Daddy okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Daddy okay. So like just the
Mm-hmm.
questions that a child has to now think of because of certain dynamic shifting. And that's a small and that's not even like a huge shift because again, you still see me every day. So you don't have to deal with like you having to choose a parent or do no weird shit like that. You know what I mean? So like I think having a kid and being this age, like not having a kid when I was 20, wait until I was 30 to have my first kid. You know what I'm saying? Kind of wait until I was older, or even if I had been in my older 20s, I think I would have still been good because by then I had a different mindset. But like waiting instead of having a kid when I'm 17, 18, 19, 20. You know what I mean? When I could
Mm-hmm.
have been a lot more young minded, a lot more selfish, a lot more self centered in my approach to everyday life. I feel like that makes a big difference. You know what I mean? Like my son got the best of me as opposed to having to deal with the worst of me. Like by the time he got to his dad had smoothed a lot of shit out, had figured a lot of shit out, had learned from a lot of bumps in the road, had took them bruises, and you know what I'm saying, came out on the other side. So he got to see the cool dad. He got to see his dad in like
Mm-hmm.
prime shape of like, okay, dad can give me these lessons, but dad's like I think this ain't got this is like a side note, but it applies kind of. Like I think if you're gonna have kids, I think as a man, it's a good idea to wait until you've done a lot of the fuck shit. Like get all that
Mm-hmm.
crazy shit out your system. So for one, you got a story to tell to your kid. Like now you got perspective, you got an understanding of like you might have done it and it went right. Great. Now you got that story to tell. You might have done it and went wrong. You got that story to tell. You can save your kid from some bumps and bruises along the way. But two, I also think that like it allows you to be more settled and be more present. Because like when I was in my 20s, my mind was so on like trying to figure shit out and like, no, I gotta get this, I gotta do this. Like it led me to do a lot of dumb shit in my early 20s. It led me to in my mid 20s to still be not where I should have been at that age, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
then in my 30s, I'm playing catch up. So I'm catching up. My whole 30s is really about me catching up to a point to where I can now start. And now in my 40s, all right, here we go. You know what I mean? So I think that like if you can, as a man, go ahead get that shit out your system. Have kids when you are actually ready to pass on them lessons and you're actually prepared to settle down enough to be patient enough and be present enough to give the kid that balance. Because I think that's the thing. A lot of single mothers aren't single mothers in the fact of the dad is nowhere to be found. It's just the dad is so busy. The dad is providing financial and maybe structural support, but not. I'm here to play catch with you. I'm here to see you at your first game. I'm here to be at the recital when you play your first piano. I'm here to, you know what I'm saying, act like we in the rock band because you got your first guitar. You know what I'm saying? Like those little moments that like mean so much to a kid. Like, and I don't think people realize. Like, I know they say that they got that stat out there about like a household where a single father is almost just as good as a household with two parents. But I don't think people realize how important a dad is. Like a dad is that balance. Like the world is going to nurture and coddle. Their kids are going to find those areas naturally because as a smaller human, you're going to seek out areas where things feel more comfortable for you, especially as a young person. You need those rougher areas that like go back and forth with you. Like if you watch a kid play with his mom, like a baby lion, like and we got to keep this in the context of being mammals, right? We can go to that science shit. People don't like to go to that a lot of times, but it is what it is. You look at mammals, right? You look at a lion pride. You look at a baby lion play with his mom, the lioness. It's a very gentle play. It's a stop. Go ahead now. Get out of here. I think jump on daddy. Daddy, make it the fuck on.
Get your ass fuck out of here, boy.
But you need both. You need I can go up and purr up under mama and get this little meal real quick and kind of like feel like, okay, all right, I'm not the worst thing in the world. But I also need that feeling of failure from daddy. I need that moment of reality of like, hey man, you fucking up. What you doing? Fuck down. It's still daddy. Because that keeps me in check as a child growing up to like where I'm understanding my place in the world. There's something that's bigger and badder than me. There's something that will hold me accountable in the world. And it makes me more comfortable when I'm in society, and society is holding me accountable. When society looks at me crazy because I'm doing some shit that's fucked up to society, I understand that because daddy did that. Daddy popped my hand. Daddy looked at me crazy. Daddy gave me the come here. Let me holler at you in the back real quick. You know what I'm saying? Whereas mama might be like, hey, baby, it's okay. I understand you different. That gives me the confidence to keep being different. I also get smoothed out by that, okay, there's still other people's boundaries that have to be respected. There's a hierarchy to this shit. And I don't just go around skipping my place in line because I feel like it. I need to still remember that there could be something bigger than me. Because I remember when I was a kid and I ran up and daddy was like, hey, I'm dead. Hey, how you doing? Big piece of chicken over here. You feel me? Like, I think that it's an amazing thing to be a black dad. Like, I think it's so underrated, like, and how important that is, bro. Like, I look at my son, like, I can tell when he's been away from me for a week. Like, say I go on a retreat for a job, or I go on a trip. Say I was going on a trip to Virginia. I come up, I'm visiting you for a week. You know, little man stay with his mom. Like, there's a difference in how he's moving. As to when daddy come in, hey man, the same thing said in a way lower tone, still get the same job done, if not better. But it's because there's a thing of you need both. You need the nature and the nurture. And daddy is always nature. We try to nurture, but we mainly nature. Like we gonna, hey man, look, man, daddy can't do your hair, baby. You're gonna have to go outside with these ponytails. Now daddy did the best he can, but I'm gonna tell you, if they joke on you, this is how you take it. Da 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 da. Now, I ain't gonna call you when you come home crying. Look, man, fuck them kids. All right. They joked on you. Well, so what? Did they grades better than yours? Did you where they daddy? Did they daddy fall? like what we talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like daddy gonna get it to you raw and uncut and allow you to okay, this is the softer side, but this is the real too. So I get both, and now I feel better and we're more well-rounded as a human. You know what I mean? So, but that was just my endorsement for Black Dad. I don't think that got nothing to do with nothing, but yeah. God bless y'all for listening. Yeah, man. Like, I think it's so important, man. I look at when I go. So like my my son is at the age now where he's getting like neighborhood friends, right? Like growing up at first when we
Mm-hmm.
first moved into this neighborhood, he was 1 years old. Most of the kids were middle school, high school. We finally reached that point where like other kids have been born, other people have moved into the neighborhood, people moved out, da da da. So you get now like some kids that's his age and they're in his classes or in the programs that he's in at school. So he knows these kids now. So it's cool because I get to watch him like, can I go over so and so house today? Can I go outside and play with it? It's dope because he didn't have that at first. So it's kind of like our first year experience in there, right? But it also gives me a chance to like experience other kids his age. And
Mm-hmm.
like, my man got his exceptionalities and everything, but I see the difference in like these kids that don't have dad, these single mom
Mm-hmm.
households, and then like our household. Like I see the difference in how he moved, like compared to them. Like he's normal kid. You looking from afar, you really wouldn't know what to look for. But when you look, you hear the way they talk, you hear the way they move, you see the respect they have for certain things. It's time to eat. You see the way he responds to the parent that ain't his parent, but that's giving out the food. You see certain manner, like, oh yeah, yeah, your daddy there. Oh no, your daddy not there. Your daddy far. Yeah. And I say your daddy far because that was the funniest joke when I was a teacher. So we had elementary school in the same school as the middle school in the school I taught at. And these
Mm-hmm.
two kids was joning on each other, like going back and forth or whatever. And one guy pissed off and was like, man, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, bitch. Your daddy far. Nigga. Nigga, that was the
Very
rawest shit I
funny.
had ever heard of kids. And these is like kindergarten or first grader. So we talking, anywhere from 4 to 6 years old. So we're not talking about old people here, like, but to hear a kid like that's what you came up with at your young ass mind, like your daddy far. That's dang nigga, you
Mm-hmm.
heard that nigga soul with that, then you boy, god damn, that the boy shut up too. But
He was home saying about
damn,
that.
yo, your daddy far. Can you imagine your daddy not being there for you and you joning with a nigga in like first grade? Nigga, man, fuck you, your daddy far. Bitch,
He could probably
you
heard
are
his mama
love.
talk about the boy. Said,
Your daddy don't love
mm-mm.
nigga. Oh, the
Heart,
ass whooping
heart.
I would have bestowed upon thee.
Mm-hmm.
Being
What the
thou,
fuck
thou,
you say?
thou shalt catch this hand at this moment. This this shall be
Your daddy
your
father.
your judge. Cause I'm about to beat
Your
the fuck
daddy
out you for
father.
that. What the fuck you mean, my daddy father? My daddy coming. He coming next weekend. He go, he gonna show up this time.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God. Oh man. But yeah, your daddy father. Should have named the episode Your Daddy Father. Uh,
Yeah. Your daddy father. You know your daddy father?
your daddy
Yeah.
father. Um, but yeah, man. Um, this week been the fuck nigga week. We gonna pray for the fuck niggas.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Pray for these
I'm
hoes. Thank
40. Um, please in the comments below, man. Y'all tell us how y'all feel about it. If you're 40 and up, man. Tell us like what are the biggest changes? What are the biggest thoughts y'all have since you've been 40? What are the biggest things you noticed? The biggest gains, the biggest adjustments, or negative moments of being 40. You know what I mean? But let us know your experience too, man. We ain't the only ones that's old out here. So yeah,
you.
y'all
Yeah.
old motherfuckers chime in with us. Um, but yeah, man, I don't really got much else to say this week, man. It's been a pretty slow news week, and it's actually been a good thing because there's been a
Hell yeah.
fast paced 2024. It's been a lot, so I'm glad that
A
people are
whole hell
slowing
of a
down
lot.
on the bullshit. Hopefully the summer, because it's about to get hot, and then the summer already brings some bullshit. The summer already had people
I
acting
got
out
one
of
more
character
thing.
and shit.
I got something for you. Now,
What's up?
Trump had a rally in New York recently, right? I don't know if it was this week. I believe it was this week. Um, and it's these two young niggas, and I'm gonna stick to what I said. These two young niggas. They rappers. And I don't even remember they goddamn names. It's Shaq something, Shaq G or
Check
some
West.
shit like that. No, it won't Shaq West because I would have been utterly appalled at Shaq West getting up there with Trump. But it was two New York motherfuckers, two young New York niggas. Um, come up there with all the chains and everything else on the podium, giving Trump props. And the next one comes up and says, "Make America Great Again." Um, while the whole time smiling like a old school word now, Chester cat. Smiling like a Chester cat.
Make
I
America
don't know
great
no
again.
one. Yep, big ass smiles. I don't know nobody's feelings on Trump. I don't have no personal feelings towards the
Miami.
man. Um, my feelings is on the every time it's election season and Trump's running. It seems to be a tandem of niggas. They come in twos. They do this buffoonery shit on TV,
Soft shoe, soft
professing
shoe.
they love for this man. I don't really give a fuck what your political view is. This goes to everybody. But when you get on TV doing this buffoonery shit, you make it look bad on a lot more people than just yourself.
I think
I
that go to
I,
like
I don't get the
accountability,
point.
man. Like, come on, bro. Like you know what? Like at this point in the world, because of social media and paparazzi being the way they are, and just the things that have happened over the years, people know what the optics of things are. People know how it's going to kind of be received by the mass. So like like what this gonna look like. Go ahead, chill out, chill out. You know what's about to happen. I
I,
mean, I
I pray for the future. I pray for the future.
I would say with the future, man. You know what? Fuck the future. Um, there's a generation in there that can go ahead and get nuked, and then we can start with the generation right after them. Because there's a generation coming up that's like beautiful, that's amazing, that are just beautiful little children, cherubs. But there's a generation in this middle that's like, you just
Mm,
burnt out. You burnt out. Your life
already.
has fucked you up too much already to where it's nothing we can do with you. Um, let's go ahead and get y'all out the way, put y'all on somewhere, and then we go ahead and get to the next group. Uh, but yeah, man, like it's, and I know that's bad to say. I'll take the backlash for it. I don't give a fuck. Cancel me. I ain't never get started to get canceled, so fuck it. Um, but yeah,
Wow.
like everybody. I ain't have to on YouTube. Um, survival of the fittest, y'all. Yeah, survival of the fittest, y'all. I don't know what is that. I've been pretty set and confident in my ways. Just more irritation for superficial things and people. Yup, yup. I throw out no like Ninja Style when I feel like those. Bruh, the no after 40 come with some more vitriol and fire. I feel like it comes with more vigor. It comes from your big toe. Like when you say no, like you want to come to this? Nope. Like before people can get the whole phrase out, you done already hit them with a strong, effervescent no, a bubbly no, a no that has a punch. It's amazing. And it just comes out of nowhere. It's just like, all right, I used to be like, I don't think so. I'll think about it. Now I just be like, no. That was me. That was me, motherfucker. Ooh, that felt good. Hey, let me say it again.
Mm-hmm.
No, nigga. Woo. Ask me again. Ask me again. Do you what? No. Will you know? Can you know? Are you know? Do you know? Nope, 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 nope. I am the party of no. Dr. No. Noel. The angel sang. Like it is all nose open. You know what I mean? Noah's Ark. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we knowing it up over here. And it feels good.
No, no,
I'm never lied
no.
about Double Last Call. That is a big piece of being for it. Like it's the power of nah. And you don't feel bad. You don't feel like it just be like nah and yeah, no. No, don't ask me again now. You gonna get more than the no the next one now. The no was the nice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely feel you on that one. But yeah, man, if you are above 40, you know we like to beg. So come on, donate. Give us money. You can donate at several different platforms and places. You know, any of the places below on the bottom. You know, Cash App, Thighs of Coffee. You see the links down at the bottom. Those will keep scrolling for you. Um, you can also support by like, comment, sharing, subscribing. You know, joining on anything. You know, like all of those things help us in the algorithm and help us to get pushed out to more people. We've been doing actually pretty decent in the algorithm lately. I think the shadow band is up, so we at least getting good views for us. You know what I mean? You know, we see 50 views on something that's pretty goddamn good for us. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who's been, you know, giving us a shot, taking a listen. You know, hopefully y'all join us in the comments and have your voice heard too. We love to continue the conversation down there. Um, but yeah, man. Um, give us money on those places that you see at the bottom of the screen. You can also join and become a member on Spotify for $4.99 a month. All video content, all audio content. You already know what it is on Spotify. You know, just to support. Keep this content coming to you. Keep the lights on or whatever. You know, otherwise it's gonna get dark. You feel me? You know, I don't want my lights to go off because my lights go off. See if I can show. Yeah. See, you don't want my lights to go off.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. You don't want the lights to go off. Well, keep the lights on. Send us money. And then if you want to spend some money, but you want to get some back. Like you don't want to just give us money. You want to give us money and get some. How can you do that, Faith?
Go to the store. The store is named Trade Clothing. Click the link. It's on one of our social media pages. It's somewhere with our stuff, but it's there. And then when you get to the page and you get to the store, at the top of the store is a promo code. And use that promo code to say more your dough when you come to the store. But you gotta come to the store if you want to save some dough. Well, at this store, you'll find all Partners Podcast apparel. That's hats, jackets, uh, sweats, pillows, beach towels. Summertime coming up. Wink, wink. Also, you find my own personal label, the AC83 line. It's a lot of stuff too. Come check it out, man.
Indeed, man. Come on, check it out. Get all of your gear for the summer. Get your shorts, your shirts, your socks, your shoes. You know, all that, whatever, man. You know, get your partner shit, get your AC83 shit, and be fly on them motherfuckers this summer. And have some shit that ain't nobody else gonna have. You know what I mean? Be original. Um, yeah, it's the year of truth. It's the year of originality. It's the year of getting back to, you know, doing what sets you apart. So get your gear and spend money that way. Or man, you know what? If you just want to, you know, look out and stay in contact with us, continue the conversation on another platform that may be more comfortable for you, feel free to reach out to us on all social medias. On everything, we are at the Podnas, except for Facebook. On Facebook, we are Tiz Face Pat are the Podnas. Um, Facebook is weird. But yeah, so Tiz Face Pat are the Partners on Facebook. Everything else you just type in at the Partners, or you just Google the Partners. It will pop up. Go to one of the links and you'll be there. You know what I mean? If you go on one social media, you can probably get to the next one. Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that shit on on all the things. We drop clips all the time. Stay up with the Padawan news. Stay up with your motivational tips on Face. And if anything happens to burn my biscuits, know that you're gonna hear about it on the shorts, man. We love y'all. As always, man. This been the Podnas, man. Thanks for pulling up with us and just, kind of shooting the shit with us, man. Niggas almost got me tonight, man. I was like about a second from crying, and then we switched the subject real good. So I appreciate, that synergy of just knowing, like, all right. But a tear was welling up at one moment. I started thinking about some shit. But yeah, we'll go there another day, man. We love y'all motherfuckers, man. Hope y'all had a great week. We had a great week too. Y'all be safe out here, man. There's a lot of ditties out here, man. Keep your family safe. But as always, man, I've been 1/3 of the Podnas. I've been your boy Tiz, and I've been along with.
It's Face in the place. And once again, repping for my homeboy Padawan. We are the partners. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you came here with us, joined our conversation. See y'all next week.
Yeah, motherfucker. We about this. Y'all have a great week. Y'all have a blessed week. We love y'all niggas, man. It's always a pleasure to pull up and have these conversations. And hope y'all be back here again with us next week and have a conversation again. We out this bitch.